Okay, I'm gonna talk to you about work blocks. So work blocks are auto-calculated by Rise, and right now there's just two types of work blocks that you can see on the dashboard. Those are focus and meeting work blocks. And so how are they created, and what the hell do they mean? So work blocks, again, they're auto-calculated. For focus work blocks, there are categories that are considered focus time categories, such as documenting or code. And then there are other categories that are not considered focus categories, like email, messaging, entertainment, or social media. Um, when you spend enough time, a certain amount of threshold of time in a focus category of about 70% of any 30-minute block, we will actually automatically create a focus work block for you for that time period. So you can actually see focus work blocks in a couple places. So you'll see them underneath your timeline, and then you'll see them listed here in this work block section. Um, for meeting work blocks, it's similar to focus work blocks. It's just based around meetings. So they're calculated in basically the same sort of sense, except instead of focus time categories, it's just for things categorized as meetings. And so if you're in Zoom or if you're in Google Meet, those are categorized as meetings. If you spend enough time in that for a certain amount of threshold, we will automatically create a meeting work block. We then take these work blocks and we use them in calculation of your time breakdown to show you how much of your day was spent in focus, how much in meetings, and then there's also breaks as well. Um, you'll see them under your timeline, and then you'll also see them listed here vertically with the main time categories of that focus block listed. So I've actually tweaked my settings so email is considered focus, and you can see this morning I spent about a good chunk of time this morning in email, and my work blocks. I have an email work block. Similarly, I have a hour 43, 2 hour 18 work block from documenting this morning. Over here, you'll see the percentage of time I spent focused on something on those time categories. So in this example, I spent an 80% of my time, or an hour 32 of that work block, was spent working in focus activities. The other time was spent not working in focus activities. Yeah, so that's sort of a high level. Similar, the meeting work blocks are somewhat similar. If you click in, you'll just see who was in the meeting, if you've integrated with Google Calendar, and when it ran from.